Hello! Happy Friday! There's a new layout on StreamYard, and I'm like, this is weird. It's very different. And I got so absorbed in nosing at it that I kind of lost the time. So, hello. Welcome in. I am cold, so I'm sorry, but I'm donning my kimono. I'll probably get really, really hot pretty soon. So, yeah. And before anything else, I'm going to do a little something. Just a little something. Because why not? Ta-da! Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Friday to you all. I hope your temperatures are a little bit better than mine right now. I've only been home about an hour, if that, and I'm pretty knackered. And I'm here. Anywho, we have got, let me stick the thoughts and prayers up first. Let me stick them up first, and then I will come back to them. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. So gifted memberships have been given to Snaily, to Jay. Oh, welcome back, Jay. Ninj, it's her birthday today, and she's been gifted a membership. Steve, which means Steve has got to get a hold of me, so I hope he comes in. And Slug, Snaily and Slug, both got it. And I don't get to choose who gets gifted the memberships. So congratulations, you five. I will do maybe 5 a month. I think I'm allowed to do 10. I think. But I'm going to do 5 and see how things go. So let's get rid of that. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, and let me get rid of. Now we didn't do last week, did we? Because I had an emergency come up. So I do have to say apologies for last week. For anybody who was actually wanting to come and see the live and I wasn't here, I'm so sorry. There was a little bit of an emergency and it wasn't something that I could put off and go, look, it can wait 2 hours. I'll do it afterwards or I'll do it tomorrow. It had to be sorted out there and then. So huge apologies. Okay, let's see who is in. I know we've definitely got Wriggles and Zara. Welcome in, you two. Shivers. I get the shivers. I'm going to have a blanket on my bed tonight. Last night, I struggled. I was shivering throughout the entire night. Amazing. It was brilliant because I wasn't having a major hot flush or I wasn't going, I can't breathe. It's so hot. But I was like shivering, like it was too much. Like, I'm a moaner. What can I say? You can never get it right. I have 2 emails from Miss Wriggles, which I'll have a nosy at in a minute. Miss Sarah watched. Miss Jane, thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Doris, welcome in. Hello, Snaily. Congratulations on the membership. Wow, that's a different way of spelling beanie. I haven't seen that one for a little while. Hello, good evening. Nice to see you back again. I don't know why YouTube banned you from my channel for a while, but it's nice to see you back, miss. I hope things have calmed down with work. There's Miss Jay back. Hello, Jay. Welcome back. And congratulations on the membership, because you've just been given a month's membership. So there you go. Welcome in, Jay. Miss Sharon, good morning to you. Kind of. Sort of. Kind of, sort of. Teresa. Hello. Nice to see you, Miss Teresa Tressa. I'm waiting on squares. Squares, Miss Teresa. Scrolling down. Shatika, squares? I keep asking you. I keep replying to your messages on your comments, and I never get a reply to my replies. I don't know if you get the notifications, or if you see the replies, or if I don't. Jay, hello everyone. I'm finally back. You're finally back. Are you back, or are you just back temporarily, kinda? Which one are you? Are you back? Teresa, member for 34 months, almost 3 years. Whatever will you do? I don't know what I'll do. I'm struggling to think of member pack right now. I'm like, what do I do for these people? What do I do? I don't know what to do. If Ninj comes in, I hope she does. Snaily says it's my sister's birthday today too. She's 18 today. 18. Oh, I hated being 18. I hated it. But what a good year, eh? I would say if only, but nah, I wouldn't want to go back there. But it's a milestone. I'm sure we've skipped autumn and gone straight into winter, right? We've gone right down to like 4 degrees. 4 degrees! What the heck is this 4 degrees? I mean, it's supposed to be the 3 degrees, not the 4. What's 4 degrees all about? I'm 4 degrees over here. Like, what the heck? Wriggles, hold on to that, because when Miss Ninj comes in, I will do the farmyard for you. Just give me a poke, you know. Miss Marie Chavez with a different profile picture. Miss Marie says, hi Lisa and everyone with the rubies. Happiest birthday, Ninj. I hope she comes in. Miss Ingrid. She says, hello, Miss Lisa. Beanses. Our birthday chook, wherever she may be. I hope she comes in, even if it's just to say hello. And of course, Miss Ingrid gives lots of kit hug to everybody. Scrolling down. Jay says, I'm back. I hope my daughter is almost 2 now, so I have a bit more free time again. Don't curse it. Scrolling down. Marie says, nope, same profile picture. It's not showing up. I wonder if it's showing up on... Nope, it's not even showing up on YouTube. It's not showing up on StreamYard. It's not showing up on YouTube. Why is it not showing up? What happened? Huh. Interesting. It's not showing anything. Okay, let's start off with, see, I'm not the only one. Woohoo! I'm not the only one. Thank you, Snaily. The first thing I will chuck out there is the Indonesian channel. Sorry, I'm so sorry. The Indonesian channel is up and running. We've done our first video on Instagram and on YouTube. Aiming to do another one this weekend, though. Yeah, it could be a little bit. There should be one this weekend, I hope, and there should then be one on Tuesday. I'm aiming for Instagram to be more bloopers and snippets of what's going on YouTube, whereas YouTube you won't see the bloopers, and more extended videos. But it's up and running. If anybody wants to know what's going on right now, I don't know what the heck's going on, but we won't go there. Channel name, Instagram name is Englanesia, ENGLANESIA. If you want to follow, please do. We will be doing a couple of lives over there as well, as well as doing the lives on here. Okay. Marie says, okay, back if it's still different. I don't know why. Nope. No different. Miss Sharon says nighttime again as I'm going back to bed soon. Oh, okay. Night, Sharon. Again. I mean, I don't blame you. I really want to go to bed too. Squally down. There's Miss Ninj. So happy birthday to the Ninj. And before she pokes my eyes out, from Miss Wriggles, hippo birthday to yous. Hippo birthday to yous. Hippo birthday, dear Ninja. Hippo birthday to yours. From Wriggles and her zoo. There you go, Wriggles. See, I did it without needing a poke. My memory's improving. I can't believe I said that out loud. Anywho, Ninj, you were gifted a membership. Just if you were wondering what the heck's going on, you were gifted a membership. So congratulations and happy birthday. Scrolling down, Miss Tess. Hello, Miss Tess. Welcome in, Miss Tess. Hello. Did you get it? 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 Did you? Scrolling down. Miss Perp. Good evening, Miss Perp. She says, hello, Ladybird. Beautiful beans. They are all in the chat. I don't know where Bean is. I got back and she was all, I'm going to throw myself in your path. Look, I'm cute. Oh, you've walked? Okay. Throw myself in your path again. I'm cute. We had like 4 of those. Just me trying to walk up the path past the house to come in the back. And I nearly trod on her twice out of those 4 times. And after giving her a heck of a lot of fuss, haven't seen her. I'm almost 100% sure she will be in at some point because she'll want food. Because bean, food, they go together. Squirrely down. Miss Zara dropped the link. Zara, if you're going to drop a link, please say a little something about what it is, please. But Miss Sarah has dropped the link for the YouTube link for the Englanesia, the West meets East meets West, the integration thingy, the interesting things to come and the dreaded things to come, and the mishmash of anything we can think of, as well as incorporating your ideas. Lots of people saying happy birthday to Miss Ninj. It's good. Perp says she has cake for tomorrow, but it's today. It's today, not tomorrow. Today. And today's nearly finished. Today. Marie's in incognito mode. Mm-hmm. We can see, not see that. Mm-hmm. Miss Tess, it's your birthday. Oh my gosh, how did I forget that it was Tess's birthday as well? Okay, so we're going to have to do it to Miss Tess as well. I had no idea. Okay, so let's go with this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ninj and Tesla. Tesla? No, Tessels. There we go. Ninj and Tessels. Happy birthday to you too. And many more. I completely gone out of my brain. I'm so sorry, Tess. I'm so sorry. Happy birthday to both Ninj and Tess. I'm going to change the title of the live because clearly I was having a moment. And I even knew that she told me as well. So changing the live. There we go. Changed. Good. All change. There we go. Done. Happy birthday. Snaily. She doesn't care about what day it is or when or where it is. Yay, cake. Scrolling down. Ninja's got no cake, but she's had lots of smiles and tears. Happy tears today. Not yet. Okay. Soon. Ninja was in ads. Oh my gosh, Tess! What are you doing? She says today is her birthday and she's in the hospital. She just can't keep away. What are you doing, Tessels? Why are you in the hospital now? What is going on? You love it there way too much. You're going to turn into me, you know. There was a point last year and the year before, I don't know, maybe twice a month, almost every single month, I was in the hospital. I felt like just sticking a tent in one of the utility cupboards and just going, come on then, let's go. Or I'd be ringing my friend up saying, I need to go home, but you are home. Oh, come on then. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my second home. Welcome in, Mr. Hunter. Nice to see you. Scrolling down. Oh yeah. Let's do the Tess one. Okay, so here we go. For Tess from Wriggles. Hippo birthday to yous. Hippo birthday to yous. Hippo birthday, dear Tessels. Happy birthday to yous from Wriggles and her zoo. I can kind of imagine the what do you call it? The sign language kind of hand motions and stuff that goes with that. It's probably somewhere someone has done it, I'm sure. Thank you very much, Zara. There she goes. Now she's advertised. Okay, so Zara has put in Lisa and Hunter's new channel, England and Indonesia vlog, and lots of other interesting stuff yet to come. And she has linked Englanesia, which is also on Instagram. I've got to speak to Hunter about the bloopers side of things. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. I mean, not necessarily, but I'm sure he will be. But it's getting nearer. Like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, fly away. There's been so much stress past month that I need this, if nothing else, just to be buried up to my neck in something while I'm over there. I don't care. Just relieve some of the stress, you know, just. And the really bad thing is, today I went into town to get some anti-sickness tablets, and nope, despite the fact that my doctor said go to your chemist, and I thought, well, I won't go to my local chemist because they're small and silly. I will go to a massive one. I will go to Boots, which is a huge chemist and other stuff similar, and I'll speak to them. No, we can't do anything without prescription. But surely there's something. No, only for travel sickness or for pressure, or for vertigo. Definitely not for heat. Great. So I have no anti-sickness tablets when I go. So I'm going to have to beg Mr. Hunter to run around with a fan for me. I mean, I'm taking a fan with me, but, you know, the old Greek method of hand fan and just keep it going, please keep it going. It's going to be knackered, bless him. Ingrid says, oh my, it's not a message for me, but I had to say it out loud because, you know, it's for Tess. Miss Perp says, happy level up day to Ninj and Tess. Remember to save progress at a local inn before continuing your adventures. I want the next quest. I do want the next quest. Ninj says, I've put my birthday card up you sent me in May. I sent it in May because there's a couple of reasons. So I wrote on my calendar Ninj, and it's because Ninj was supposed to come to mine in May. She'd said last year, I'll come again next year if you'll have me. And I was like, well, okay. And it had kind of been planned for May. So we sorted out a date, sort of, and I wrote it on the calendar, but then things got waylaid and my brain got waylaid, and there came the calendar and the word Ninj, and I'm like, well, it's in the wrong colour for birthday, but what else would it be? Oh my gosh. It's Ninj's birthday already? Oh my gosh. Wrote a birthday card and sent it in May. Yeah. And it was only after I sent it that I was like, oh, no, she was supposed to come in May. Ah. Yeah, so I had a bit of a blip. She had an early birthday card. Let's just put it down to Lisa was the first one that sent the happy birthday card this year. Okay. Let's go with that. Miss Tess says, you just put a smile on my face. Being in the hospital on your birthday is not fun. Hey, it might be. It is whatever you make it, girl. Okay? It is whatever you make it. I mean, let's just give a score out of 10 for each person that walks by the bed or something. You know, see how many people can give you a bed bath, or, you know, good-looking ones, of course. Of course. Scroll it down. Scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down. Scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down. Wow, I got a bit far behind tonight. I'm sorry. Marie says, have a wonderful time, have fun, relax, but above all else, be safe. Indonesia just scared the poop out of me. I'm excited for one degree, and I'm very, very scared for another. And I'm hoping my tour guide can help be my little bouncer, be my bodyguard, I hope. And maybe I might be his, I don't know, might be bodyguard for each other. Who knows? but it's kind of a scary place. Sharon says, how exciting. Exciting, she says. She's not the one going on the plane that has 9 rows, 2 aisles, is stuck against a window, and yet has anxiety with lots of people, claustrophobia and travel sickness for 24 hours. Nearly 25 hours. Can't sleep because I might fart, yell, scream, argue in my sleep. I need to record myself sleeping tonight to see if I'm still doing that or if it was all down to medication. Yeah. So much fun. Welcome in, Lucy. Lucy's Crochet Spot. She said hello to Lisa and to the Bean, who knows where she is right now, and to everybody in here who is making up the channel. Welcome in, Miss Lucy. She says she can't stay, but she stopped by to say hi. Thank you very much, Miss Lucy. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Get past work, grit your teeth, girl. You want to make it. Now I'm starting. Can you see me going red? Now I'm getting hot flush. Ingrid says, oh, Miss Lisa, no anti-heat sickness meds? Please tell Mr. Hunter I'll especially make something for him from beading knit crochet if he'll be your slave waving the heat away. Oh, I don't want him to be my slave. Well, I don't know how we would react to that. Maybe if we reword it ever so slightly, maybe. Miss Pup says, we had cake today, but have a second cake for tomorrow at my mum's with Snaily and Little Miss. Oh. I think that's something that that just kind of brought a little memory back for me, that I've only ever had birthday cake twice, and like for me, for my birthday, I've only ever had birthday cake twice, and I wasn't allowed it on my birthday. I had to wait to the weekend when we went to Oma's, my grandmother, because she had it. And I've got a picture, my 4th birthday. I had a cake on my 4th birthday, and I had a cake on my 18th. On my 18th, it was a Ladybird. On the 4th, it was a very typical 80s Black Forest gatto with chocolate shavings all on the side and the cream dollops on the top and the black cherries on the top. And it was lovely. But I had to wait to go to Oma's to get it. I'm not really a cake fan. I'm really not. Like, while I'm out in Indonesia, if there's a type of cake that's on offer that I've never heard of or need to try, then I'm gonna do my best, because I've got to try everything that I can while I'm out there. But I'm not really a cake fan. Really not. Give me a second. Marie says it's an adventure for sure, but don't go with fear in your mind, but be cautious and aware of all times. You will have more fun that way. When I've got past the flight, then I can concentrate on Mr. Hunter, taking in the views and the culture and the language and the food, and meeting the people. Hello. Oh my God. What's that for? What's up? You gonna come and say hello? Can you say hello? Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. I don't think I've got any treats. Oh, you came up anyway. Hey, you've had a few people say hello, but you weren't here. I'll just move the mouse out of the way so you don't sit on it. Thank you. We have a Beanses. Hello. Have a kiss. Thank you. Love you, the Beanses. I love you, the Beanses. I mean, they can only see the back of your head right now. Mwah. Mwah. I love you. I'm going to miss you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. She spent the past couple of nights nesting next to me, which has been kind of nice, means it's been cold. It's been nice to have the hot water bottle, but also kind of awkward because she takes up the duvet and I can't put the duvet fully over me, so there's gappage and then I'm freezing cold. But as long as she's warm, you know. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's scrolly down. Doris, she says, I would appreciate any prayers and or thoughts, please. I've been dealing with tummy issues since last Friday and I don't know what is going on. Let's get Miss Doris onto the prayers and thoughts list. Miss Doris, have you put it, can you possibly put it down to something you've eaten or drunk that has started to irritate, maybe? For those who don't know, up here at the top of the chat are people who are in need of prayers and thoughts, please. If you are a religious person, if you could spare a prayer or spare some thought within your prayers for one of the people, a couple of the people maybe. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. It would be very much appreciated. And if you are not a religious person, don't think you're being let off the hook. Nope. Because your thoughts, just thinking about somebody, can have a little bit of the power maybe to send some good luck, some motivation, some well-being to a person. So if you could, please do. You have it, Miss Doris. Hey, Beans. Miss Sarah says, kiss, 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 kiss. Ooh, we got a head turn. She's like, yes. She's sat on the back doorstep. Miss Ingrid says, I can't say that out loud. No cut, just a style, but because I've slept on it, it's kind of messed up a little bit now, unfortunately. But it was blooming nice yesterday. It was blooming nice yesterday. The crafty gypsy, chip 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 chip. Welcome in. Nice to see you, my dear. She says hello to everyone with hugs. Welcome in. Ninj says, I've got my hospital appointment tomorrow with the Royal Orthopaedic for my back. Yay. I'm sure that's a sarcastic yay. The Royal Orthopaedic, that's in Brum, right? I've got to wait. I think it's till next August to be seen. I think. By a neurosurgeon, I think. Until then, I've just got to. Until then, I've just got to put up with it. Just got to put up with it. It made me laugh that I've got an issue with my throat. That they have given me an appointment twice, and they've cancelled it twice. The first one was September last week. They cancelled it. The next one was November. I think it was something like the 18th, something silly like that. And I got home today. They've cancelled it, and now it's for December. December. And by the way, I don't know if he's actually said anything because I haven't seen anything, but it doesn't mean anything. But anybody that wants to say hello to Mr. Hunter, he's actually in the live. If you want to say hello in the chat, he's around somewhere. He's stalking. Chaz says, oh gosh, Mina's been snuggling up with me under my armpit so I can't move, which is a nightmare for me. But of course, I'm like, well, same here. Same here. Okay, it's not under my armpit, thankfully. I mean, let's face it, I wouldn't wish my armpits on my worst enemy. But it's the nesting either in the small of my back so I can't turn over, or up my crutch between my knees and my boobs, and like that's the only way that I can get any duvet really if I face her. But if I face her, I'm uncomfortable because I don't like facing that way when I'm in bed. Makes things very awkward. She's an awkward little kitty cat, but I love her to bits. I love my little pieces. Doris says, we think it may have been a bit of food poisoning, but now it's like whatever I eat, it happens. I wonder if it's triggered something that was underlying, and now it's like, nah, let's just go for it. I hope it sorts itself out pretty damn quick, miss. Marie to Doris. Tess says, oh boy, the nurse just bought me 2 cherry popsicles. The first food I've had in 2 days. And she gives you ice. First in 2 days? First in 2 days and they give you ice? What's your name, Lisa? What's going on? Very weird. I mean, cherry, I'd love a cherry ice pole. I don't think I've ever seen a cherry ice pole. But hang on, you've said popsicle. So popsicle is a lolly, right? Excuse me. I think. There you go. Doris says, hi, Hunter. Zara says, hello, Hunter. It was nice to put a face to the name. There you go. Some people now know what Mr. Hunter looks like. I've had a few people say that. Tess says, thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. I just wish I'd remembered, like, when it was appropriate. I'm so sorry, Tassels. I'm so sorry. Pep says, hello, Hunter. Take care of our ladybird, or else. Or else. I think Ingrid's already threatened him. I think Ingrid said something like my grandmother said to one of them, and I hope she sticks to it, bless her. One of my boyfriends, she said something like, if you don't look after her, I'll come back and I'll haunt you. Ingrid got quite protective, bless her. Oh dear, Tommy's calling from Arkansas. Hello, Mr. Hunter. Speaking to her son now, who's in Arkansas. He's in Arkansas. Scrolling down. Popsicle frozen Kool-Aid. What the heck is Kool-Aid? I thought Kool-Aid was for the like antifreeze for the car, like a vehicle. What's Kool-Aid? Oh gosh, Americanisms. Tess says it's okay, Lisa. No worries. You have a lot going on, and do have a lot going on. Oh, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But it'll be fine because after Tuesday, everything can calm down a little bit. As of Wednesday, I can relax a little bit, hopefully, and just remember how to breathe again, I hope. When things affect somebody you care about and you take on that emotion as well on top of your own, it ain't overly fun. It ain't overly fun. Pep says popsicles are ice lolly. That's what I thought. Kool-Aid is a fruity water drink. Oh, so like dilute juice then, I guess. Frozen, it's a popsicle. Kool-Aid is a sugary flavoured powder drink. Ooh. Okay, we don't have powdered juice. I don't think. Not that I know of. We have dilute juice. You know, you put like a little bit in the bottom of a glass, and then you pour water on it to dilute it out. You know, we've got that. Maybe that's kind of, but that's liquid. That's not powder. Maybe that's our version of American Kool-Aid. Maybe. Miss Janice, where have you been? Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's blue. Woo! It's blue. Thank you so much, Miss Janice. It's nice to see you. I mean, you could have just said hello. That could have worked too. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. Doris says, I'm pretty sure there's no juice in Kool-Aid. Ah, okay. Well, that scupples that one then. Okay. I take back the words. Shove them back in me gob. I mean, I'm hungry, so. That says squash is amazing. We don't have that here. Squash, yeah, that's another way of, it depends where you are in the country, but yeah, squash is dilute juice. And they don't have that there. Like they don't have prams, apparently. Or buggies. Can't remember which one it was. I'm sure it's pram. Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Janice. It's nice to see you back again. Sean says, Lisa, this is for you. Hunter better look after you or I'll be on his case. Oh, he's got 3 people after him now. Hope you're seeing that, Mr. Hunter. Hope you're seeing it. I have people that will come and duff you up, apparently. I mean, they've got to pay to get to Indonesia first. Tess says pram. Yeah, they don't have prams in America. They just have babies floating around. That's as far as it goes. It's a thing. Pep says they don't have prams because they don't walk anywhere with a little baby. I wish I'd said that out loud. I'm gonna get a slap now. The Americans are gonna. Oh, shut up. It wasn't me. It was Pep. It's Pep, not me. Tess has the doctor there, so she'll be back. I'm gonna have a slurp. In fact, I'm gonna have a tablet and a slurp because I can. My last Friday in England for a little while. Next Friday, it'll be live from Indonesia. Ah, yes, I better let you know. Hang on. So the live next week will be a different time, because the time when this starts, it's usually midnight in Indonesia. I ain't staying up till midnight for no one. I'm going to be asleep by about 9 p.m. That'll do me. Thank you very much. I'm not then going to wake up just to do a live. So it will actually be in the afternoon for people in the UK, and it will be early morning for the people in Merca and Canada. I will schedule it a day ahead, please. I'm going to try and schedule it. My Friday lives, I'm going to try and schedule them as best I can. We can't schedule the ones on Englandnesia because that would depend when Hunter and I can actually sit down and go, okay, let's do it. Let's just go for it. It'll be a pop-up thing. So that would just be a watch out for it kind of thing. Could be from anywhere at any time. So just apologies for that in advance. But hey, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. But it'll be there. We won't take it down. Joe says we have strollers, buggies. The baby sits in a seat with wheels. It sounds so stupid, doesn't it? Okay, so a buggy, it's like this. It's a chair for babies with wheels on it. Why do babies get chairs with wheels? I want a chair with wheels. That'll be a wheelchair, Lisa. Yeah, well, I want one. Seat with wheels, and the mum pushes it along. And so what? So we call it a buggy over here. There used to be another name for it, and I can't remember what the other word. And it didn't last very long. I think it was in the 90s. This word emerged and disappeared pretty quickly again. But buggy is the thing we call it over here. Oh, Mr. Hunter fell out the chair. So it says we can save the time. I mean, for Zara, it's going to be a blessing to Miss Zara because I'll be much closer to her time zone. I'll just be an hour ahead for Zara. I think it's an hour ahead. So that'll be a lot more beneficial for Zara because she'll actually get to sleep at a decent time, bless her. Wriggle says a poke for the emails. A poke for the emails. I'm still waiting for squares from Miss Wriggles. Second open block, corner to corner, dub them grandma hug. Oh, let me have a look. Let me go back. Hang on. Made with purple yarn. Miss Perp's going to like that. It needs a name though. I'm going to have to put these up. Blocks. Not sure how I will get them. You're not supposed to show me what you're sending. If this is what you want to send, send me another email. I have said several times, if anybody wants to make squares, but they can't do the postage because it's not going to cost them a massive amount, but it costs it costs a bit. Let me know in an email and postage will be sorted. All you've got to do is make what you're making, let me know how much postage is, and it will get sorted. Done. It can be sorted. We have ways of doing it. So yeah, bear with me with the showing Miss Wriggles because I will get to a point where I've caught up with the chat again. I will get there. Zoe says, I mean, save the live notification. I'll do what I can. Pep says, we don't put a baby that can't sit up in a stroller, a buggy. They go in a pram. So they are laying down. Yes. See, we're sophisticated. I'm not saying anybody isn't sophisticated if they don't use prams. I'm just saying it's the English way. Though I'm pretty sure there are other countries that use prams. Pretty sure. Pushchair. Thank you, Sharon. From the depths of her mind, though sleepy she may be. Pushchair. Thank you, Sharon. Not buggy. Pushchair was a thing for a little while, but it just didn't really catch on. Jenny says carriage. See, now this is the thing that I was having with Tess. She was saying it's a carriage. She hasn't got horses taking it along. I mean, we're not that posh. It's a pram. It's a pram. A pram. Like a pram. I remember my pram. Like, I remember one of my earliest memories was me looking out of my pram, and the lining of the pram was like a plasticky lining with little brown flowers on a cream background, and the pram fabric was like a brown corduroy, and it was folded under the hood of the pram. And I don't even remember the blanket that was on me, but I remember looking out of the pram, and I think it was Omar coming over and making silly noises at me. It's one of my earliest memories. And I think that's probably why I hate corduroy. I hate corduroy. I might be a texture freak, but I hate corduroy. Hate it. Snaily says, hope you have a great time over there. I'll be at work in the afternoon and Friday after I'm away. She's away again? She's going away again? Again? That woman is so rich, I swear. Marie says, most strollers here can lay down like a pram, then adjust to sit up. Yeah, but then you've got like the baby in a kind of a weird V shape. So you're scrunching its belly up while it's trying to lay down. You need to lay flat. Flat. That's what prams are for. Flat. I sense arguments coming. Doris, so about 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. for me? Whatever time this starts for you, this one, it will be 6 hours prior, roughly. I may make it like 7 o'clock, maybe. Again, I've got to speak with Mr. Hunter to sort that out. Janice says, sounds so exciting to visit Indonesia. It's exciting if I can get past the fear of the flying first. When I get past the fear of the flying, then I'll have 6 weeks of yay! And then the fear of the flying in the last week again will be like, can't go to sleep, can't go to the toilet, can't move, can't fart, can't do nothing. I'm so scared. Wriggle says, I'm not sure how I will get them to the post office. You have a daughter? You have adults around you. I'm sure one of them would be willing to do a favour for you and just take it to the post office and find out how much it weighs. Oh, actually, if you can get it weighed at home, maybe, like on kitchen scales or something, then, you know, that might help, because then you can find out postage online, I think. Wriggle says the purple guy is a ghost. Okay, so when I show the purple guy, Purple will know that she is a ghost. Joe says, call the midwife had prams. Yes, it did. And I thought it was in the USA around the 1920s. Call the midwife is definitely English. Definitely. Because it's in It's in. I really want to say part of London, but I can't remember the name. Beginning with C, something. Joe Paradis says, my crochet hook bit my thumb. This is why she's not making any squares, because her crochet hook bit her thumb. Because apparently that's what crochet hooks do these days. Why did it bite your thumb? How did it bite your thumb? What did you do? Actually, I can imagine a Susan Bates style hook biting thumbs, because the hook on them is sharp. They are proper stabby hooks. Love them. Marie says, no, it's more like an L shape. Yes, yeah, but when it's laid down, it's a V. I mean, like an H. No, it's more like an L. I mean, like an H. Basically, a chair on wheels, like a wheelchair. Yep. Dory says, maybe I can pop in when I'm back from my early morning pilgrimage. Never know. When I know, then, I can schedule it up properly. But until I know, I can't schedule it up. Sharon says Croydon. I want to say Croydon, but it's not Croydon, is it? Or is it? Is it Croydon? There's one way to sort this out. Let's call for the Googs. Let's call for the Googs. Your Royal Mail package is on the way. Well, that's nice. That'll be here tomorrow. Lovely. That's not going to help me. Where is Call the Midwife set? Yeah, but what's it called? I know it's East London, but where? Poplar. That began with C, didn't it? It's Poplar. You dozy mare, Lisa. You dozy mare. Okay, bear with me because I have to put someone on the wheel. So I'm going to bring the wheel up. So bear with me. Bear with me. Bringing up the wheel because we're putting somebody on. Da, 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 da. Full screen. Woo! Okay. This is the super wheel where anybody who sends a PayPal or a super sticker or super chat. I nearly forgot how to spell her name. Dear Lord. Of £5 increments in one payment. Anyone will go on the wheel, and if you are a member, you get double the entries, but for every entry you get a chance to win at the end of the month. So every increment of £5 will go on the wheel if it's in one payment. If you are a member, you will get double the entries. And so far we have Miss Christine to start off the new month. And this will get spun. Oh, will it get spun? Maybe it won't. But it should get spun in 2 weeks on the 27th. On the 27th. I might have to speak with Mr. Hunter about doing it a different way because I might not be able to actually log in to the wheel on my phone. So I will be writing people's names down as well, just in case I can't. And we'll figure out a different way of doing it. Wiggle says, I had a pram for my youngest 2 children. It was antique. Heck, at least you knew what a pram was. That's a bonus. Miss Ninj is still there dealing with yarn bath. Lovely. Lummy. What a birthday deliciousness. Burp says Chatham. No, it's not Chatham. No, I don't know why I had C in my head. Where's one of the places that they use or they go to in midwife that begins with C? Why did I have C in my head? Jay says it bit me when I caught it as it fell off the table, but I caught it. Are you making squares, Jay? Are you making squares, Jay? Jay, are you making squares? Are ya? Are ya? Are ya? Jay, are you making squares? Are ya? Are ya? Are ya? Dock area. No. So it says, please no chatting as we drop creators' links. Good girl. Isn't she good? Oh, she's good. See, I completely forgot. Bless her. She's good. Marie says, oh, my phone is dying. I'll have to watch when I get home. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Lisa, have a wonderful time. Thank you, Miss Marie. Hope to see you over the other side at some point. Just to say hello. Zari's saying, shh. 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 Let's just say if you are a creator in here and you would like your link dropping, please put a, well, we've gone down that road. So please put a baby emoji in the chat. And while you put a baby emoji in the chat, I will show Miss Wriggles's latest adventure. Baby, 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 ooh. Let's get that up. Let's get it up. It's her latest adventure. Corner to Corner Mark II. Oh, I like the border. I like the border. I really like the border. I really, really like the border. Really, really, really like the border. And where's the other one? How do I get to the other one? Oh, yeah, it's over here. There you go. So she has now deemed this the grandma hug. I love the border. I love it. 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 So how long did this one take you? Oh, yeah. I know you can't talk. Hang on. Don't want Miss Sarah telling you up. I'm sorry. Hang on. You've got the question. You just have to grit your teeth. And the other thing, the little ghosty for Miss Perp's eyeballs. It's a purple ghost. It's a purple ghost. It's a purple ghost. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a particular person who I used to call Noodly Bits. Now, who's the ghost for? And how many more will you make? Oh, Miss J, I will send you details. I will send you details. So you've got about 1 minute from now. So drop your baby in the chat if you are a creator and would like your link dropping. And if we have no creators that want their link dropping, then we will just carry on. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Jay, I have replied for you. There we go. Oh, and apparently I've just gone live. Well, that's good to know. I'm live, people. I'm live. And it's getting dark. Oh, there's the other thing. This time of night in Indonesia, it is dark. So I'm going to have to use lights and stuff. I'm not looking forward to it. And we're going to have to be filming on our phones only because there's no camera there. So if we don't like the quality, tough. Just saying. Okay, we've had the minute, no creators, and so, ta-da, the chat's back open. So now Miss Wriggles can answer the question if she can remember how long it took her. I'm sure she can, because Miss Wriggles has got a good memory. Even if she denies it, I know she has. Let's face it, most people's memories are better than mine. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Oh. Hang on. Oh, I've got cramp. Cramp. Miss Wriggles says 3 days. 1 for the border because the yarn split. The border is just 3 rows of half double crochet. My daughter has got the ghost. That's all it is, just 3. I mean, all it is, 3 rows. I mean, it's still a lot, but that's all it is, just half doubles. That's it. Wow. Heck. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm still yet to think of I can't actually hang on. There we go. I'm still yet to think of what I'm going to teach Mr. Hunter crochet wise. I'm going to attempt to smuggle on my crochet into the cabin of the airplane. Why am I now like lagging? What is going on? Why am I lagging now? It's very weird. I'm all out of sync. It's very weird. Let me see if I can refresh. Hang on. See if that will do the trick. Bear with me. Be right back. It's very weird. Even the camera's lagging. Don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. But yes, I had thought of maybe teaching Hunter to make his own beanie, especially because the first place that I'm going is a mountain, and the last time he went to the mountain, he got a cold. And I'm thinking, well, he needs to keep warm, but he probably won't finish the hat until we're away from the mountain. So who knows? But heck, beanies come in handy all the time. But maybe he could make it his own, but then he'd want a black one. And I don't think teaching someone with black wool is going to be the best idea out there. I don't know what colour I'm going to give him. Should give him pink. No, because then you've got to touch it, Lisa. No. I'll find something. I will find something. But yeah, I thought of doing a beanie or just doing like a couple of rows, like do a square. Heck, maybe he can even contribute to my blanket, and then I can have a Hunter square on my subscriber blanket. I don't even know if he's subscribed, but maybe I could have a Hunter square on my blanket. That'd be kind of cool. Hadn't really thought of that. Doris says thank you to Pope. Sarah says very neat work, Wriggles. Doris says very lovely Pope. I don't know what she is. I don't know what it is. Shan says teaching the square. There you go. You see that's 2 for a square. 2 for a square. Woo! Wriggles says I think the yellow might have been a little smaller than the blue. That's quite possible because it looks a little bit more intricate. Maybe you were using an Aran for the blue and a DK for the yellow, maybe. Doris says a beanie would be nice for him. Maybe a scarf, or scarf is going to just take forever. A scarf would take forever. I can't see him sitting there for a good 2, 3, 4 hours making a scarf. Hey, you never know. We may have A crocheting genius in the making soon. A hunter square would be fun, right? Johnny says, what size squares are you making? They're 7 inches. I'm making, or no, I'm not making. I am putting together a subscriber blanket. And I'm so sorry that I'm out of sync. I don't know what the heck is going on. I really don't. I'm putting together a subscriber blanket. I'm asking all subscribers if they could please make 1, 2, 3, or 4 squares of their choosing, their color choosing, their technique, whether it's knitted, loomed, crocheted, finger knitted, with Aran or DK weight wool, 7 inches. It can represent you or this channel or where you're from, or just because. But all the squares that I receive are going onto a subscriber blanket, and I have just recorded going past the halfway mark on the blanket, and I know I do not have enough squares to fulfill the blanket. So I am in desperate need of more subscribers coming and doing. I mean, I've already sent my begging letters out. Please make me a square or 2. So heck, if you're willing, please. Miss Perp says, make him a black beanie before you go then. Take some cotton and teach him to do a washcloth. I'm not going to put a washcloth on my thingy. Oh yeah, natural fibres are fine, but please don't wash anything. Don't wash anything, because I'm allergic to a lot of smells, which is something I also need to tell Mr. Hunter. I have completely forgotten to tell him he has to be smelly around me, because otherwise he's going to make me puke, which is great. I completely forgot. I only thought of that a couple of nights ago and I forgot to speak to him. But we've got other things going on. I could make him a hat before I go, but I don't know the size of his noggin. He could have a massive head, or he could have a really, really tiny pin head. I have no idea. I mean, I could make him one that would fit me, but I did offer before to make him a beanie, and he said nope, nope, nope. So I don't know if he's really, really against it or not. I don't really know. I don't really know. Dice says finger knitting. I guess I've got to go looking for that. Yeah, you've got arm knitting. You've got finger knitting. Janice says squares have to be wool or cotton. Anything you like. I'm not allergic to anything. As long as it's either Aran or DK. I am joining everything in a cream cotton. If you have a nosy in my videos for quiet crochet, you will see the blanket and what it's looking like now. And like there's no theme, there's no particular color, there's no particular theme, there's no particular style. It's just randomness, and it's blooming amazing. Jay says, isn't superwash merino nylon blend okay for squares? Yes, absolutely anything, my dear. Absolutely anything. Joe says, have him measure his head for you. I can't. This is going to sound really bad, and I don't know how else to say it, so apologies. I asked him to measure something for me, and he couldn't because he doesn't have a tape measure. So it kind of threw it out of the works because I was going to make him something, but he doesn't have a tape measure to measure. Doesn't have a ruler, doesn't have a tape measure. So, I mean, him turning around and going, well, my head's about that big round, doesn't really help. Makes things a little bit awkward. Thank you, Zara. The subscriber blanket. So, I mean, I do call it quiet crochet, but to be fair, I talk all the way through it. So it's not that quiet because I chops. I talk about the wind, or I talk about exactly how I'm doing things, or why I'm doing it, or how I'm feeling about it, or now I've got to count, etc. I do explain things as I'm going through it. So it's not exactly quiet crochet, but it's supposed to be quiet crochet. It's supposed to be. I need a whittle so bad. I need a whittle. A whittle I do need. A whittle. I need a whittle. A little whittle. Little whittle I do need. Hey, if I put that on. Wow, that's bright. I just blinded myself with my light. Okay, thank you for that, Miss Zara. And while we drop in a link, let me do this. So the notebooks, this year's notebooks are up. They are on the community tab. Need to sell at least 2 more to buy the first lot of books. I was really, really hoping to get them ordered before I go. But it's looking like that's not going to happen now. But the notebooks are on show, at least for the front cover, on the community tab. If you care to go and have a nosy. And also with that, thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Thank you. With that, I can also do the channel mugs, which I haven't bought in because I got one of these instead, and I'm so sorry. Doris has grabbed one of the mugs, bless her, and it got to her pretty flipping quick. Whether you are in America or Canada, whether you are in the UK or Australia, we can get it sent to you. It's not an issue. But you're going to have to ask me regarding how much it is in postage. I can't remember how much it is. Maybe Doris can tell you. Maybe. Because I can't remember how much it is, but that would be the American price. Over here, it works out slightly cheaper, I think. Not by much, but slightly cheaper. But you can have it plain white, or you can have coloured inside and handle of varying colours. You just got to speak up and say, "Oh, I want one." But yeah, the notebooks are on the community tab. So thank you, Miss Sarah. Miss Pep says they are pretty. I'd see now. I'm amazed more people haven't said the obvious, which is, why is the lavender pink? Why did you use pink, Lisa? Excuse me. I didn't use pink lavender or even lavender coloured lavender. I used pink lavender, and that's purely because I was going to use white lavender as well, but it didn't look right. But it's purely because I want people to know that there's more than purple lavender. You get purple lavender and grey lavender and white lavender and multicoloured lavender and pink lavender and red lavender and blue lavender and lavender. There's so many different colours, and people just think lavender one colour, done. There are so many different scents and so many different colours. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to brave it. Let's get some pink ones on there and white ones. Okay, the white ones don't work. Let's just keep the pink ones on there then. So that's what I did. Miss Janice, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's another one. Bless your heart. Thank you. Whoops, I wasn't meant to do that. Sorry, I was meant to star it. Thank you very, very much, Miss Janice. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is so much appreciated. Like everything that I gather right now, I should have changed Nightbot actually. Everything that I'm getting now until the end of October is going to be spent in Indonesia. It's going to be helping buy food or get into a touristy place or do something. That's the aim of any monies that are sent through PayPal and Super Chat, Super Stickers up to the end of October. So thank you so much. I mean, I won't get that now until 20th, 21st of October. So that will still come in handy for the end of my trip. It helps. Believe me, it helps. Doris says a special logo. I missed that part. I think she just means like this, you know, the unique look of it, because every year it's a different look. You know, it's a different thingy. Oh, hiccup as well. Sorry. Excuse me. Pep says, how was the mocha? Honestly, I wasn't overly keen. They've all gone. They have gone. I had one every single night. In fact, one day I did have two, but I had one a night. But I wasn't overly keen. It was a little bit too hazelnutty and not enough mockery. But you know what I mean. It was drinkable. It wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like fruit or herb tea, but it was too hazelnutty and not enough mocha. But it was drunk. Of course it was drunk. I mean, obviously, it's chocolate. Al says, Doris, every year it's special, different, unique. Every single year I will show you the front page, but I won't show you anything else. Sometimes the back cover has something. Sometimes the inside, the front cover has something. Sometimes the inside of the back cover has something. I'm not telling you what this one has. You just have to wait and see. But the front cover is the front cover, and you can choose lined or plain, whichever is your preference. Doris says, was it 25? That sounds familiar. It may well have been 25. It may well have been 25. Go away, Etsy, you poo-poo heads. It may well have been 25. And that's the mug and postage. $25, I think. Sarah says, sorry if my wording confused you. It's all right. I get confused all the time. I won't worry about it. It just helps make you feel more normal. Now, what was I going to do when I caught up with the chat? What was I going to do when I caught up with the chat? I've done the notebooks. I've done the new channel. Told you about Instagram. What was the other thing? And I went, oh yeah, I'll do that as soon as I catch up with chat again. I've done Wriggles's pictures. I've told you that next week the time of the live is going to change. I'm not doing stitch markers this week because obviously there's no point. I'm on Sunday, I'm putting my Etsy and my eBay shops into holiday mode, because obviously I can't make anything while I'm away, apart from making people mad. I should be good at that, and I don't charge for that. What was I going to tell you? Doris, I have not forgotten your box. Your box is still sat here. And the aim is to get it to the post office tomorrow. I will let you know, though. I was going to take it today and my arms were already full and I was aching way too much to be carrying. So I was like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. So the aim is to do tomorrow. If I do, I will message you with the tracking number. Although I'm very much dreading who I'm sending it with, because they are poo-poo heads. I don't like that courier service at all. But quite honestly, I don't have much choice in the matter, quite literally. But I'm pretty sure you will. Please let me know when it turns up. That would be appreciated. Notebooks, Indonesia. Squares. New live time for the next 6 weeks. Oh my gosh, my head. I've got to go to the neighbours after this as well and teach him how to do the automatic feeder for Beanie. That's going to be fun. I know there was something I was supposed to say to you guys. Oh my gosh. My head is so full of stress and anger and upset, and it's not thinking straight. It's really not. When does my head think straight anyway? I can't think what it was. It may well come to me as usual after the live, but right now, nope. Ain't happening. Yeah. No problem, Zara. Doris, I understand it's not a problem. Well, you know, just please don't think that I'm buggering you up or that I've left things to try and get away with it or anything. It's not that. Money has been exceptionally tight and all the prices go up in October, which should be fun. Excuse me. But your box that's coming is nowhere near the size of the last one you had, and it's costing more to send it. Go figure. Janice says, happy mail. I have no happy mail. No happy mail. The last lot of happy mail actually came from Tess, and it came with squares. No, it wasn't. It was from Doris. The last lot of happy mail was from Doris. My neck fan from Miss Doris. My 80s hairband from Miss Doris. And actually, I think it might be my first, apart from squares, it might be my first bit of happy mail that I had this year, I think. Somebody's probably going to shoot me for saying that and go, excuse me, but I sent you. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But I've got a colander for a head, so yeah, you know. Teresa. I'm pretty sure you promised us a dance. I will do you a dance. I promise you a little stupid little jig dance thing when I get Teresa squares for my blanket. before it gets finished. Still waiting. Doris says members. Working on a new a membership video at the moment, but that won't be sorted until November. Maybe that's a little bit too. Oh no, that's all right. There will be a members only live to do the wheel. I want to say October, but have I got that wrong? Excuse me, it might be. Oh no, I've got it down as the 6th of November. So it's not that. Although there may be a members live toward the end of September or maybe beginning of October. I'll have to see what I'm doing to see if there will be, but you know, look out just in case. I can't promise because I ain't got the foggiest. Who knows what I'm going to be doing or where I'm going to be. Miss Slug, she says, hi everyone, just saw I got membership. Thank you. You're welcome, Miss Slug. You're welcome. I gifted you at the beginning. I didn't get a choice in the matter. You know, before you go, oh, I got chosen. The algorithm chose you. But I did it at the beginning of this live, so you're welcome. Jay says, do you want us to wait until you get back to send squares? No, you send away because they'll come through the post. No problem. I've got 2 people looking after Beanie. They're coming every 2 days and our post comes through the door. If it's bigger than going through the door, it goes up to the neighbour anyway and the neighbour takes it in. So please don't go, oh, I'll wait until she's back. Please don't. It'll be great to come back to squares to actually put in the blanket because then I'll have something to work with, you know. So that would be pretty cool. So says, I totally understand about money. We're trying to get our home insurance together for next month. Home insurance. You know, I had a bit of a moment. I was talking to somebody a couple of days ago and said, thinking about it, I've put more into this house and the gardens, front and back, than the actual house is worth in the past 15 years that I've been here. And yet, if everything goes up in flames today, tonight, tomorrow, I know full well there's not even like a fifth of that money's worth to show. I think maybe at a push, maybe there's a 10th of that cost that I can prove and say, look, you know, this is it. Everything else, nope. All that time and effort to make it a home and to make it comfortable and ain't worth a sausage. Teresa Tressa says, I know, I still owe you money. Money? Oh, money's just been... Yeah, but you make the... I know you've got the yarn. Do the squares. Say to me, hey, Lisa, I'm struggling with doing the postage. And I go, okay, don't worry. I'll sort it. And it'll be sorted. See? Thank you, Miss Sarah. Thank you. Excuse me. I know that, but I'm silly proud. I want to do it on my own. She's silly proud. So it says, to anyone wanting to send squares to Lisa, if postage is the problem, please email Lisa and she will sort the postage fee. Yes, the postage. The postage fee. will be sorted very, very quickly for you. Not a problem. Hang on, need a slurp. Yeah, don't hold up on squares. The only thing that I will say is, and which I think I sent to Jay, just don't wash the squares. Please don't wash the squares. Ninja sorted out her yarn bath. Woo! Well done, Miss Ninj. Well done. I applaud you. I have got a box of scrap wool in the bedroom. And at one point, I went through it and tidied it. And yet still, if I go there now, it is just one massive thing of bath. And I have no idea how or why. But I'm done. Stinky neighbours at it again. Blech. Blech. I don't know how or why. It baffles me. It really does. I can't take the box out and go, okay, right, let's sort this now. I got so frustrated with it last time and so stressed and angry with it. I am not doing that again. I remember it well. I do not want to do it again. But it's got to be sorted. So if there are any volunteers that would like to come to mine just to do the yarn bath, I promise you can have a cup of tea or coffee or a glass of water. Up to you. If you care to do my yarn bath box, I would be very, very happy. Thank you very much. Teresa, only Lisa will know who paid the postage. Exactly. We don't care. We just want to see your squares because we're nosy. Exactly. Only I'm going to know. Only moi. Moi knows. And it's not something that I go telling on the Happy Mail Square video either. Oh, she couldn't pay the postage, so I had to do it. But they're here. There's been a couple of people that have taken the offer, and I'm very grateful because it got me the squares quicker. So, yeah, appreciate it. Miss Pep says, I've been sneaking in and tangling your yarn. Well, thank you very much, Ninj. You're acting like a ninja. Thank you, Pep. So she's going to the bottom of my bed where my cheesy tootsies are just to tangle my wool and box up. That's just wonderful. Thank you so much. You won't let us in. Zara, I'm coming then. Okay. If you're willing to do that box, I'll let you in. Jay says, I would if I was closer. Zara says, finally, Lisa won't be washing her hair. I didn't say I won't be washing my hair. I'll probably still be washing my hair when I come. She'll give me a cup of coffee. Thank you. I'll give you a coffee in a box. And somewhere to sit. Doris says, I wish I was free to come. I'm happy to untangle your yarn. Like, really? I know there are some people that like get off on it. They're like, woohoo, let's go. It's a puzzle. No, it just winds me up big time. Big time. I turn into yarn bath. Thanks, Pep. Now we get to enter her home. Thanks. You people scare me. Sharon says, okay, gotta go. Body needs rest. Night, Miss Sharon. Sweet dreams. Hope you do rest. And happy weekend to you, madame. I'm glad I could make you smile this morning. Doris says, I love puzzles. I do to a degree. That's the wrong kind of puzzle for me. Pep says, no, it's the wool winder that winds it up. You know, I had to get myself a new wool winder this year. So gutted. Mine had just had it. Like, I fixed it so many times that it gave up being fixed. I'm going to have to invest at some point in an actual proper... if there is such a thing. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know what I mean half the time, but you know. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. I've just got rid of so much stuff in this house to make room for changes that may well be coming, and for my own peace of mind and for other reasons. And every time I make space and I'm like, oh, cleared it, yes, it suddenly just gets filled again with other stuff. Like right now, I have cleared a third of the shelf that I have in the top of my wardrobe, and I know straight away that I'm going to be able to fill it tomorrow, because all my bedding is going to go there, because I'm struggling to put my bedding anywhere because I don't have a drawer big enough for all my bedding. Now it can go in the wardrobe. Good place to put it, but you know, I've made the space, cleared the space. I'm like, so much better. Let's fill it. There's just not enough storage in this house. It's just not. I mean, heck, I take up a lot of storage, you know. Perhaps says, don't roll your eyes at me. I wasn't rolling my eyes at you. I was rolling my eyes at the situation. Because, you know, the situation is a pain in the butt. I don't like it at all. It's driving me nuts. And there's a lot of nuts I don't like. But I like keeping hold of my scrap because it can get used. Like the amount of times I've used bits and bobs from my scrap box that I've managed to yank away, I've torn, broken, ripped a lot and snapped it just to get it out the flipping box. And done like scrap hats and scrap scarves just to use up some scrap. I ain't gonna throw it away. It gets used. It gets used. Ooh, there's an idea. Oh, yeah, there's an idea. And all of my little bits, like when you finished a project and you cut it, and then you sew in the end and then you cut the end, those little bits, I use those in amigurumi, because why not? Instead of using like polyfill, I will use yarn and polyfill because it all gets stuffed in. So why not? It's an idea. I still can't remember what the heck it was, so it can't have been that important, can it? It's probably really important, and that's why I can't remember it. I don't know. I'm clueless. Anyway, who is doing something exciting this weekend? Tell me. Apart from tomorrow when 2 people are definitely eating cake, what are you up to this weekend? I need to know. Fill me in. Let me know what's going on. Make me jealous, by all means. That's not a difficult thing either, really. Perfect use for the little yarn bits, right? I mean, why throw them away? They can be put to use. And there was okay, you need a little bit more than just a scrap bit, but for those people that make amigurumis, take a leaf out of the Bear Factory book and make a scrap yarn heart to put into the amigurumi. Why not? We have a field trip to the fire station. Oh, you're going to meet firemen. I used to have a real thing for firemen. Used to. My mother used to take the mick out of me and say, "What is it? The rubber wellies." No, it isn't rubber wellies. But they're like, they're heroes for little cats, and people are like, you know, there's a lot of heroes around. But I think they're probably the first heroes that I ever really thought of. You know, I'd feel sorry for anyone giving me a fireman's carry like the way I am right now. But still, the thought's nice. Wriggle says, if my daughter gets done with her inventory at work on time, I will be going to a cookout in the country. Oh, is that now a cookout? That's like a massive like barbecue and smorgasbord, right? Can you hear that? Police helicopter. Dive says they're definitely heroes. See? Wriggle says, yeah. So, yeah, I haven't been to a barbecue that I haven't done for I think I was still living at home, so must have been 11 or 12 years old. Wow, it's a long time. That's a long time. I did my own barbecue last year, and that was the first time since then that I'd had barbecue. I don't like barbecue sauce. It makes me very ill. But yeah, I don't think I've had an actual barbecue from somebody else for a long, long time. Decades. Literally decades. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. Pope says no. I'm guessing that was to the helicopter, I guess. Joe says, my husband was a volunteer firefighter when we were first dating. What made him stop? What put a dampener on it? What put a dampener on it? Now says barbecue in Indonesia. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they call it a barbecue, but the street vendors use a type of barbecue grill thingy to cook the food, I think. So I think maybe, sort of, maybe. Joe says the kiddos love going to the library. Me, I used to love doing the library too. Whole new world. And I've finally been able to get a free library card. She blooming thinks so and all. My daughter has finished her Horse Crazy chapter book and wants to go back and get the next in the series. Good girl. Good girl. I like... have I still got... I bet I got rid of it, didn't I? I bet I blooming got rid of it. That would have been perfect for you as well. It's gone. I must have given it to the charity shop when I was getting rid. Oh my gosh, my godmother gave me a horse book, but it was kind of interwoven with religion. But it was horse. From the view of the horse, no real human interaction. And it was one of the best books I ever read. And I was given it as a 12th birthday present. And I can't remember the name of the author, but the title is Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Wonderful book, very long book, but a wonderful book. And apparently there's one or two others that come after it, I think. But it was a blooming good book. But that's just made me think of you. Jay says we moved to a different state and he started working for the State Department of Transportation, so not enough time for both. Your hero took on a different role. So says my girls love to, Doris. I got a message. We are due to return the books. I'm guilty. Wait, what? My girls love to, Doris. I got a message. We are due to return the books. I am guilty. What are you guilty of? I'm so confused. I'm confused. Doris says it took her 3 days, just like me. Perhaps says, aren't all library cards free? They are here. Probably not over there, though. Maybe you have to, like, fall under certain criteria to be able to get a free library card. Zara says, I'll return it tomorrow or Monday, hopefully. Ours is paid. There you go. Zara's is paid for. Doris, we were out of the area and they recently made a deal with our little town. Ooh, a dealy dooley. A dealy dooley dealy. Ooh. What was the deal? Can I be in on the deal? I want to be in on the deal. Cindy! Hello, Miss Cindy. I think library cards are free unless you lose them. I think. Maybe there's a different rule up in Canada. Maybe. Joe says, we got my daughter a library card for her first birthday. It was free, same as mine and my husband's. Over here, they're free. And I don't know if the rule has changed, but it used to be that you could get a maximum of 10 books out at a time. And it didn't matter what the books were. It was 10 at a time maximum. And every single week, I would take out 10. With my grandmother, she'd take out 10 every 3 days. She got through books. Boy, did she get through books. How are the squares coming, Cindy? How are you diddling? How are you diddling, girl? And that reminded me of something, and now it's going to get... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. I better get this all wrapped up and get my butt to bed because I didn't get any sleep last night whatsoever. I am very knackered now, and I'm desperate for a whittle. Like, I'm actually worried to move at this precise moment, but I will because I need to whittle. A whittle I do need. So, from England, I will bid you all adieu, and hopefully next Friday you will see me from Indonesia. Unless something... No, nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. It will all be good. It will all be positive and wonderful and amazing and stuff. Doing good working on 3 and 4 at the same time. One for each hand. Oh my gosh. Rick was giving hugs and love to all. Perhaps says 10 books for a maximum 3 weeks. And if you use the app, there's an app. It's 10 ebooks and 10 audiobooks for 14 days. Wow. I never knew that was a thing. Never knew. Jess is safe flight, Lisa. Yes, please be a safe flight. Please. 2 planes there, 2 planes back. Please. Janice says, Marguerite Henry is a great horsebook author. Marguerite Henry. That's a name. Marguerite Henry. Thank you, Miss Janice. Thank you. I'm a major horse lover. Big time. And so it says, have a safe trip, Lisa. Thank you, Miss Zara. I hope to see you on the other side. closer to your time zone. Snaily says, bye everyone. Night night, Snaily. And thank you for popping in and saying hello. It's nice to see you again. Doris says, Janice, that's what she got. My favourite. It's good. It's good. Teresa Tressa says, have an amazing day, evening, everyone, and much love. Everybody, I hope I see you on Englandnesia. This channel is not going bye-byes. It's just slightly going dormant because obviously I won't be here, but the lives will still happen. The quiet crochet will still happen. Tutorials, maybe not. We've got to see. Obviously the Woolly Wednesday isn't going to happen, but there should be a let's teach Hunter how to crochet. We'll see how that one goes. That'll be content once a week. We'll see if we can get that going. I'm sure he'll love it. I will make him love it. I will make him love it. Anyway, let's bugger off. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Next time I see you, I'm going to be sweating from every single pore going. But at least you won't be able to smell it. So be grateful. Everybody take care. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. And have a good one. Take care.